Well, thank you very much for having me. It is a pleasure being interviewed for the cover of Ebony magazine. It's a wonderful dream come true, and I really appreciate it. Well, my name is Tina Swain. I am the owner of Swain Therapy 3C. The 3C stands for counseling, coaching, and consulting. Well, the wonderful thing that I've experienced in working in my business is just helping people. The mission of my business, well, actually, let me tell you, I had to write it down because sometimes I flub over them. So the tagline that I came up originally for my business before I even came up with the mission or the vision was realize the power within in order to have peace of mind. And I came up with that because I realized that people have power within them, but a lot of times they don't know how to tap into that power. And I wanted to be the person to help them be able to do that. So then the mission came out of that. The mission is to help people become successful through obtaining peace and happiness. Now, I know that sounds like, I'm reaching for the stars, maybe pie in the sky kind of thing, but I think that people can obtain more peace and happiness, and I'd like to be the person to help them achieve it. And then my overall vision is to equip and empower people to have more peace in their lives and to reach self-actualization, their highest potential. And now that to me sounds like reaching for the stars because there's a lot of things that have to be worked through prior to people even getting to the point of realizing that they can reach their highest potential. They first have to even realize that they have potential. So got to work through that and then do some things in order to help them achieve their highest potential. But, I have a few tricks in my bag, so to speak, and I've been able to help a great many people, and it's been wonderful. It's been very tremendous, and I'm very happy about it for myself personally and for the company overall. Well, the biggest thing that has happened is what brought me to you guys to be on the cover of Ebony magazine. And what happened was initially I sent a copy of one of my books to the White House, and I received a response from President Obama and First Lady Michelle. And at first it was just I thought it was just a regular note card that they may send to anybody who sends them a copy of their book. But a couple of weeks after receiving that typical card, or at least that's what I thought it was, I received a phone call and they wanted to meet me. And so they flew me out to DC. They didn't even say, okay, we'll meet you in Chicago next time we're at home. No, they flew me out to DC and I met with them at the White House. And that has been the most awesome time. I greatly enjoyed it. It was wonderful. And what they spoke to me about was they liked the work that I was doing on marriages. And they found it quite interesting that me being a single person would have such a heart and a desire for people to maintain strong marriages. But just as I read to you the tagline, mission, and vision for the company, my personal and even professional mission is to strengthen marriages and unify families by focusing on the single person first. So with that, it's just, kind of snowballed, although it took a little while for that snowball to get to going. And came to the attention of the president and his wife, and that has spearheaded a lot of other opportunities for me. I've had the opportunity to speak at several colleges and universities, several corporations, and what I've helped them to realize is that helping people, within their personal lives can give them the strength and equip them to help them in their professional lives as well. And companies have grown to appreciate that. And so I'm very glad, very proud of it. Breakthrough innovation has been talking to people about marriage and giving them new ways to strengthen their marriages, and it's been great, and I've quite enjoyed it. My secret, or has been, I guess you can call it a secret, I tell everybody, so it's not that much of a secret, has been my faith, and I'm purpose driven. So with me knowing that there is a purpose created in me, and me having the desire to achieve that purpose, that's what's kept me going all along. I was a business owner even before I realized what that purpose was, and took a little while, doing some self-work, some introspection. I call it the deconstruction of Tina. So I basically deconstructed myself. I mean, I thought I could go into details about it, but it would take too long. Plus, it's a program that I have that I charge for. So if people want help in their own personal self-evaluation and the things that the talents that are within them, that were created within them, that they're to use for their purpose in this life, I can help them with that. So yes, my secret has been my faith and that I'm purpose driven. And the obstacles that I've had are actually people who are single. I wanted to focus on the single person first and strengthening these marriages and unifying these families. But what I found is a lot of times people who are single, never married, they don't see that there's any need for any type of self-work or anything. They just want to meet a man, meet a woman, and that's all that matters. But I say that if people are aware of some things prior to getting into that marriage will be that much stronger because of it. I say that there aren't any marital problems. There are individual problems that were brought into the marriage. So I try to help people with that. And the wins that I've had, it's been great. I mean, when the momentum picked up, it picked up, and I'm so glad because it took a long time before that momentum picked up. I have met with the Obamas, as I said, and I'm working with them on the government's program, the Healthy Marriage Initiative. I've also done some TED Talks pertaining to some different facets as far as psychology and mind are concerned. I've met with Al Gore. I've met Bill Gates and his wife, Al Gore and his wife, Bill Gates and his wife, Denzel Washington and his wife, and also Richard Branson and his wife. And so these are just monumental people, and it's been wonderful. And I especially wanted to meet with Denzel and Paulette Washington because they have been married for several years in Hollywood, and that's like almost unheard of. And so I needed to find out what was it that made them stick together, and it was just wonderful. It's been wonderful. So a wonderful ride, and I hope that it continues. The value propositions that I brought to people is that awareness leads to better productivity, efficiency, and fulfillment. What people are finding, what corporations are finding, and the reasons why they're hiring me is that not only are they seeing that their employees are more productive and more efficient in the work that they are to do, but the people are staying with the companies longer, and they're having such a sense of fulfillment in their life overall. So it's not even just being fulfilled at the job or at home, like one or the other. Both of them are being combined, and people's health have improved. They see that the benefits package as far as the health insurance, they're getting those statistics in, and just everything is doing better all around. And so I'm just so happy that Swain Therapy 3C has been able to help people with that. The breakthrough opportunity has been meeting the Obamas. That was a wonderful breakthrough opportunity. I'm so glad that I met them prior to his term ending. And let's see, the core value that I know is that I know I was placed here on this earth for a reason. And I set out to find out what that reason was. did not seem to fit, me personally. But as I did that introspection, as I mentioned earlier, it it was me all, from the beginning, from since a child. So that was my personal core value, and with that, it gave me the drive and the determination to make everything that I did successful. It was hard, but I pushed forward. I thank you again, Ebony Magazine, for having me to be on your cover. I thank you for this interview. I thank you guys for this opportunity as well, and it's just been wonderful. You have a good day.